Hi. News to Share is the name of my outlet.
Sorry?
News to Share.
Gabrielle.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Are you with the Congressman's
I am.
office?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's fine. I was going to smoke it.
Yes. Hi. Nice to meet you.
I didn't actually know that I was
Hello, everybody watching live. My apologies for the loud music. I hope that it turns off or that it doesn't mess up the live stream. This is the DC jail vigil that actually happens every night here in Washington, D.C. I've been sort of told that tonight could be a sort of special night and that they have some particular guests joining. And so, firstly, I would say that the reason I just went live is because Congressman George Santos just arrived.
Come on. We have a special guest doing the prayer tonight.
Hey, how are you? I'm glad to see you. Oh my gosh.
All right, amazing patriots. I'm so proud that we have some Jeannie. She was sentenced today, 30 months, right, baby? That's right. And she's going to talk a little bit about her experience later, because she hasn't been detained throughout this process. So she's going to have to be, and Ryan, you haven't either, have you, baby? I feel for you, baby, because we had a juror say out of Guy's trial that before they went, and you felt that. This through many of the lawyers and our peers. I'm so happy that you were able to come out tonight. I know it's hard. Dear
Heavenly Father, you tell us about those that stand out, that you would just make us complete.
Under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for. Miss Lady, would you like?
I'm Yvonne.
And Sixer!
Yes, very proud of what I did and before. So I will not apologize for me going there. I will, and it pisses them. I started observing, and I didn't love Trump, and it wasn't actually until Save Us. We're here to save ourselves.
That's right.
Many of you, I have suffered trauma in my. I watched, and I'm joking on my birthday. But I wanted to someday to be able to tell my grandkids I was there. We left on January 1st, and all those people and feel that energy and love, and to see people standing for truth was amazing. I'm not going to believe any man, and I'm not going to judge any person because I don't know their story and I don't know their shoes. So I hear stuff, even the battle of the January 6ers, and it makes me sad because if we don't unite, we have to unite in this group, and then we have to unite bigger. We've got to quit the bickering, and we've got to quit the difference. It really sucked for my kids. I thought somebody was going to get arrested, so I skipped, and he was like, I'm not skipping, and I went right to the West Tunnel because I wanted to see what was going on, and I went right to the front. You need to get out of here, you're going to get hurt. And so I went out of the tunnel, and then I don't even remember them hitting me. They were hitting me, and I didn't remember Sam Boyle, and it got crazy after sad. I was like, we're at war, and nobody even realizing about where my husband is. Pulls out my phone and says, my husband. I was like, oh, I can charge my phone. And then I was like, oh, we have internet. I made mashing it out the window. When the FBI picked it, so much more than that physical vessel for life. It doesn't matter because of us. I promise you that.
We are not doing well. We are doing very not well. We got up this morning and we were told that we were not going to have rec. We were not going to be able to go outside and enjoy fresh air and sunshine because one of our members we aren't taking the COVID test, and because the COVID test is just there to increase numbers. Oh, and by the way, Heckler, COVID is not deadly. There's no reason to shut down anything because of the time for the next supposed to lock people down in their cells for refusing to take a COVID test. Now, information to a third party. I would love to. We don't need to be locked down. This is not a deadly disease. It is literally only Washington, D.C. that does this. Only Washington.
really honestly and just pray for. And I'm going to reach out to some of these attorneys who have done those. So y'all didn't make the rule book.
So here's
They
the
made
thing.
the rule book, and then they're violating.
I fully do not expect an apology or something. I fully expect them to, and that's what they're doing. This counterfeit that's out there, what they really want is they want the mask, and they want the 2 knee pads, and they want to say, rule me harder, Daddy deep state, rule me harder. Tell me what air I can breathe, tyrant.
You are right. And just so you know, there is a movement-wide call to action out. Their phones are going to be blowing up starting tomorrow morning, all day, every day, until they change this policy. So just so you know, we're going to put our pressure where we can.
They said that you cannot be locked down in your cell for refusing to take a COVID test. I'm drinking water out of an old peanut jar because that's what I have to store my clean water in. And I'm eating a lot of between hearings whenever they decide to let us go. And that's the other thing. No rhyme, no reason. They haven't given us an exact reason why we're down, and they aren't telling us when we're coming back out. No explanation. No explanation at all.
And just for the viewers at home that may have missed who I'm speaking to, can you say your name again?
Yeah, I am inmate 385960, Matthew De Silva. You can call me Matt. And I just want to say I got some really nice mail the other day. One of the letters, the return address, and the signature on the handwritten signature was cut off for some reason. But I just want to say I thank you so much for everyone who's been sending me letters. They really warm my heart. One of them in particular was a card, and I read it to my wife, and we both got really misty over it. But thank you, everyone. To make COVID happen again, it should not happen again, because they said time and again that they made a mistake. They made a mistake in how deadly it was. They made a mistake in counting the numbers. They made a mistake in how your lives were never found out. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
Well, I mean, they kind of act like their lies are not out there. They're like, oh, just listen to us and trust the science, and Fauci's great, and just take another booster. There's like 7, 8, right? 7, 8 boosters. It's insane. And they just approved a vaccine for 6-month-old babies.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
And
God save the children.
Matt, I just want to say COVID protocols were what actually got me into the J6 game back in 2021 when I found out they were keeping everybody locked down. That's why we actually pushed to get 4 members of Congress to come over here. So this issue is what jumped me in to the situation over 2 years ago. And so I'm not going to stand down that they're using it again against you guys. So we're going to fight hard. And I'm sorry they're doing that to you, but just know that we know, and we are getting the word out as fast as possible.
Okay. You guys. So if they can do it to us, they're going to try and do it to the rest of the country. This is where they're going to start it. We saw this, I think it was last week, but she's fine. COVID is not generally a deadly disease. It's no more deadly than the flu.
Right.
So, but when that news story came out, we said, it's very transparent. What this does is not only are we being picked off about 2024, but we are also getting implicit Trump. At this particular time, all this stuff has like very suspicious timing. The sentencing of the Proud Boys, the various indictments and lawsuits and the mugshots heard around the world with Donald Trump, all of it has very suspicious timing. Something like this was bound to happen. And what do you know? Here it is, mid-September almost, and it's happening. They don't learn, and they're just going to keep throwing spaghetti up against the wall because they have nothing to run with, and they have nothing to run on. They're empty ciphers. They're when during the rap almost, and yeah, so that was probably not the best thing. But here's the left. They
That, but Enrique is calling in. He wants to address a couple of situations. So
Okay. I will jump up for Enrique. Okay.
God bless you,
God
man.
bless you, Matt. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
All right, good night. Just give. All right. Hello. How are you, Enrique?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, we're doing well. How are you doing?
I've been better, but we're currently locked down for COVID, so we're going to probably be locked down for the next couple of days, unless they move me out of here, which should be soon, to the federal holding.
Right.
No, I was just going to speak in general now that I quit speak in general. Okay. Let me know what time are you going to...
We're live.
Oh, we're live. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, guys. Appreciate for being out there for a whole year. It means the world to us that you guys are out there. It's very difficult for us in here, and especially with us five that just recently got sentenced. I got a 22-year sentence. The guys got a new state firm. We went to court because we did nothing wrong. We went to trial because we did nothing wrong. And I know that there's members of Congress that are there that are going through similar things, where the weaponization of the federal government is being used against them, just because he's a very loud voice in this movement. And I pray for him. I pray for everybody else out there. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Keep fighting. And I'm going to tell you guys something. You guys are the only thing that we have outside. You guys are the support that we have. And through this darkness that we're going through, the issue that we have in this country is putting people behind bars simply for their beliefs.
Enrique.
That's essentially what we are.
Enrique, it's Helena, and there's quite a few here tonight. Hello, honey. I just want to see you standing in front of him, Enrique, and let him know what you need him to do.
Again, I really appreciate you for being out here. And like I said earlier, I really appreciate, everything that you've done. And I know that you're going through similar things as we are, that the federal government and the DOJ is weaponized against war. The most pressing issue that we have is that we have, citizens of this country. I mean, I wasn't even in D.C. and I'm sitting here and it just still touches me for 22 years. Anybody that speaks in for us, I'm praying for. So, thank you.
That are locked up all over the country, Enrique. We're never going to stop. We're just going to push harder. And if you need anything, just reach out to Suzanne or myself. We love you so much. And she's right here, too. Yeah, love you, buddy. Love you, Enrique and Suzanne. Good to hear from you.
We love you guys. We love you guys. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
All right, Enrique, we love you. We'll talk to you soon.
Hey, this is Roger Roots. How's it going, Enrique?
This is what I'm sorry, I can't hear anything because that lady just sounds so obnoxious.
Oh, well, listen, hey, this is Roger Roots.
You look like the people from that.
You remember me? Hey, how's it going?
I'm pretty good. As good as it can go.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, your sentence is so outrageous it will live in infamy. Unbelievable. I can't believe it.
I didn't think he was the other eye, and he did.
And hopefully it'll be overturned in the Court of Appeals.
This won't stand, Enrique. It won't stand. We won't let it. We're going to get you out of there. I promise you.
I know. And I'm going to tell you guys, it's important, imperative that you tell everybody to bring a bus with them to vote. To be righted would be him being reelected.
Just for J6 County.
Ryan, where's your daddy?
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to let you know that we love you so much, and you're still standing in the gap for all of us as you did so many times for me personally and so many others, Enrique, and now we're doing it for you and all of the guys, and we're never going to stop fighting, Enrique. Hang on, hang strong, and keep going.
Oh, that's right. And have I been on your show? I think I have. Yeah.
I don't.
No, yeah, I think we use some shooting to use like
Okay.
Hey, Enrique, sorry.
Okay, awesome. All right, there we go. Crazy shit.
How many years
Don't
is
you
the
dare
DOJ
go
operating
running
out of the
down my
state?
little town where I grew up.
What is your real name?
Woke
What is your
up
fucking
to
name?
city
Where were
lights.
you born? When did your mother die?
If you ever took a ride around, I cruise right through the heart of my town. Anything you say would be a lie. We may live our lives a little slower, but that don't mean I wouldn't be
Of our anniversary.
Oh yeah, right.
That was actually a pretty good video. I ain't gonna lie.
I
I was like,
appreciate
wow,
that.
like, what is he doing? Like, this is actually good.
I try my best to make it look like a movie, but like you're like really there.
But it looked fair.
Yeah.
And I respect that. You know, I respect that.
I really appreciate
And what you said about it too, like it looked like a battle of the bands.
Oh yeah, that was funny. When they were rapping and they had a guy with a guitar.
I posted it on my Instagram,
Yeah.
like your video. That was actually pretty good.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. Keep doing what you're doing.
Is the record going to be spirit?
$1 bill.
Give her your phone.
Oh, it's hands up?
Give her your phone.
I just tried.
Yeah.
I just show up and hit music.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the rap battle.
Yeah, it's very important. You know what? Hold on. Let's delete this. Gabby, take a picture and text it to her. She's gonna do it. Just I'll get that caption.
There's a big old blue down where I come from. There's a man done wrong, gonna pay him right where I come from. There's an old fine boy alternative drunk where I come from. There's a preacher man in a cowboy shirt where I come from.
Did you see when I held the sign on behind Peter Navarro the other day? Did you see that? So I did it a couple days in a row, and then Peter Navarro had his staff, Jenna Miller, conspire with that guy over there to sexually assault me with a flagpole, Kara. Did you see that, Kara? Did you see? Sitting down there, Jericho Steve came up behind me, took a flagpole, and shoved it up my butthole, okay? He penetrated me with a flagpole. I fucking see you again, Kara Casanova. You laugh. Yes, see, you guys laugh at sexual assault, but you wait. Wait till it's in court. Just wait. You laugh, Kara, but I would love to see your reaction if that happened to you. If this creepy old man, he did it intentionally too. There's many angles. You can check out my Twitter, SatireAP, SATIREAP.
Okay, you guys, AP is so helpful. She made me remember that Peter Navarro had a status hearing today, and which I was like, I wonder why Peter Navarro would have a status hearing after he's already been convicted of contempt of Congress. And I was super curious. Well, what it was about was the jury. So now we have come into question the actual conviction of the executive privilege. So more of that to come. Today Ronald Maccabee had a plea hearing. He took a partial plea, and the hard part of the day, though, was dealing with the sentencing of Jose Padilla. So we do have a phone call, but and that is coming in. But Jose Padilla, he took the government to task. He made them explain their case, and he did receive 6.5 years. Judge Bates did not apply the terroristic enhancement to Jose because he's not a terrorist. But that is something that every Jan 6er is going to have to fight is the domestic terrorist enhancement ever since Judge Mehta allowed it with the Oath Keepers. So let's keep Jose in our prayers. We have a lot going on this week, and we're going to hear from the guys, I believe. All right, here they go.
Lockdown because we refused a COVID test. So we had one guy who had the medical test positive, so they tried testing off, they were refused. So the reason why we refused the COVID test, because policy mandated in 2022 for COVID restrictions said, in order to better control the spread of COVID-19 at the DC jail, Unity Healthcare has started swabbing all residents who are not currently sick with COVID every week. This will help medical infection instead of spread earlier. You will not be locked down if you refuse to test. However, testing is also be used to clear residents for outside medical appointments, programs, transporters, and program activities. Residents who refuse weekly testing may not be able to leave the facility or participate in some activities, depending on the requirements.
So they're just not following their own policy, is what you're saying?
No. Yeah, so not following their own policy. So it was kind of, they stuck it on us. They didn't want to do it while we were all out in the data room. They did it while we were locked down and did a count and details out. So they had details out in themselves, like they randomly do, like they do every day. So we stepped in and let the new call.
Several calls to action, and there will be inundated with phone calls. I'm sure there were many phone calls today, and there will be many more tomorrow, and the next day after that, and after that, and after that, until this situation is rectified, because it's ridiculous that they would lock you down anyways. They've already quarantined the one person that tested positive for COVID, so I don't get it. And aren't y'all still having in-person attorney meetings?
Yeah, actually, 2 people today just went out for legal. Yeah, I think there might be also another angle to this too. Is this might be in retaliation? Who's admittedly who is a DOL? She comes in and turns her pants off and has the shittiest attitude I've ever seen. It's just ridiculous. I'll try to bring up retaliation for that. Yeah. So what were we gonna say, Candy?
Repeat the name of the CO.
Her name is On Little John. She's the CEO that works the night shift between the 9 o'clock and 9 to sleep. So by the time midnight comes around, her shift is on. We're 2 hours into our 8 hours uninterrupted sleep.
Right.
So now she goes, when she serves breakfast, she'll come around and knock on the thing to make sure you're awake, moving. She shines the flashlight on us. But then at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, she will get breakfast and pass it out instead of just bringing it in yourself, sitting down like we normally do. She'll yell your name and say, "Hey," just to wake you up, and just shut the door on you. And bang on the door and wake you up. So that's the issue we're having here at C3A. Anyways, who's out there tonight?
Oh, there's a bunch of people out here. There's too many people for me to name. There's a crowd, so yeah.
Hey, if you guys would mind if I could plug my gift card code, Coach 54. When I get out of here, this is all set and done for me. I'm basically homeless. And what I want to build that fund for is I got permission to build a container home on a piece of property. So that's my goal, is to raise enough funds that I can buy the containers, the 3 shipping containers, and then everything else I would need to build my little house out there. And that's what I'm shooting for. Is it's probably take me about $20,000 to $25,000 to do that. But with the way the rent is going right now, and you can't afford to buy either, I think this would be a great opportunity for myself to ride the storm through this. And if y'all can help, that would be greatly appreciated. That's Coach 54.
Awesome. Yes, well, definitely. That all the live streams are
are listening. So everybody has that information, and hopefully you will get some donations soon.
Thank you. All right, David, you know what Gives and Go, so you can tell everybody what Gives and Go is and know what we need for it. So, do that?
I'll do that. And his Gifts and Go is Coach 54. So yeah, if anybody would like to make any phone calls on their behalf, they put in about 35 to 40 grievances on our Little John the other night because of her harassment of them throughout the night. She likes to go into the TV room after she turns off all the fans and wakes them all up. She likes to take an office chair and go into the TV room and watch TV and go to sleep. So the guys decided, no, you're not watching our TVs anymore. They've been hiding the remote. So yeah, they also wrote a bunch of grievances against her because of any kind of pushback at all in any way, they get 10 times worse. So.
Well, do they want us to call? Or?
They do a complaint against her, and everybody should make a complaint against her. But also, more importantly, is that they're being stripped of their visitation, and then, you know, right now they're still being able to have in-person legal contact visits. So that's still happening, but that doesn't make any sense, because why can you sit in a small confined room with your attorney with no mask on? But so any calls to anybody that would love to pick up the phone and voice your opinion in a nice way, and just implore them to please do their jobs and follow their own standard operating procedure, that would be great, because it is in their own manual that they have a standard operating procedure to deal with this, and they're not following it. So if they could just follow their own rules, that would be amazing.
They made their own rules. They can't even follow them.
They did. You know, you guys that watch us on live stream, and you live streamers, you make the magic happen. And, you know, here's a call to action that we are doing. If you go to the Real J6 and you go to Ways to Help, and then you go up, bring aides, bring representatives, and sit in on these cases happening in the federal courthouse. We have to have these people watching what's going on. The precedence that's being set is going to affect future generations. They don't even know how badly, you know, the oppression of your First Amendment right and the ways that they are going about subverting it in these federal courtrooms. We have these letters out there. I'm asking you to set an alarm. Download this letter, mail it out once a week. We need them to understand we need them in these courtrooms. We do have Kara Castronova. Oh, she is giving an interview. Okay, so we do have a lot of really extra people down on the corner tonight, and that's always good, because we do need to get the message out in any way that we absolutely can. I ask all of you, always go to the Patriot Mail Project. Look up the people that are in your area, send them a note, send them a letter, read their biographies. You know, this is ways that you can help out there. Go to Patriot Mail Project. You can also go to the Real J6, and for Ashley, we have call to actions on these pages. Like I'm saying, we need to have letters sent every week to our representatives, to our Senator Roger Root here. And if he doesn't mind, if you could come down and maybe give a backdrop to why it is important that we do have representatives. Oh, we do have a call, real quick.
Thank you, but I know they contribute greatly to this. This little operation here takes money, it takes support. I mean, these guys have generators, they provide food, they bring food and candy and drinks and coffee and everything, and all of you guys should be very proud for everything that you're doing every single night here in DC at this vigil right here at the jail with these poor J6 inmates, actually many other inmates as well, back there locked up. And when we go to bed tonight, just remember there's people who are locked in these cages behind us. I could say so many things. Obviously, I'm a J6 lawyer myself, constantly doing battle supporters right in the Republican Party. So San Francisco, it's hostile terrain. Many of these people in polls, when they are given surveys, the jury pool of DC regards them, and I'm not kidding, and it may even be worse than that. It might even be that all of your jury are your rape victims. In other words, it sounds funny, but they believe they are victims of J6. So the people of city government of DC is suing them by name on behalf of who is also suing them at the same time. That's what we're up against. We need to cut government at all levels.
All right, that was a great.
Wants to be here with my family is frustrated and.
Better than that. We're just fine.
Don't worry. I know.
Okay, but it's awful.
Yeah. And it's sad that we think of 6.5 years is not that bad of a sentence. And I have us to feel thankful that the judge only.
People are doing this Christian 6.5 years. That's probably more than the White House.
Definitely an injustice.
So that old man doesn't fix that, so that old man doesn't fall over again. I know that he is very resilient. He can come back.
9
But
to
I think
10.
if you don't even hear that, let's go.
You're blinding me.
Blinded by light.
And every time, I know you are right now, honey, but not for very long. Not for very long. Ask Donald Trump. Ask Donald Trump. Stormy Daniels. That's part of the House of Cards. You're not untouchable. You're a fucking loser. You're a smart
Stop fighting.
Yeah. Like I was a fucking prisoner, fighting indoors, hey, go over there.
He's also 45.
It was pink before, just because I was taking the color back.
You don't know anything. You don't know shit.
And now I have new purpose. And it gives me an
Mills.
to sign it as well. And
I love Corey. Corey's one of my favorite members.
You know, I guess we're going to start with the Freedom Caucus. And we're going to you got one, 530.
I was. No, don't take it off. Don't take it off. No, I know. But no. Bring it to me when it comes to my
Okay, we will do that.
I have a copy of the DC Gulag, the diary, sitting in my
I'll bring it
office.
to you. Because I only got kicked out of one office. Not Ted Lieu. And not him, his chief of staff got totally triggered, and I'm like, get out of here right now. And he's like, I am so traumatized. I'm like, that happens a lot. The victims of crime, sir, which is why I'm here trying to address the situation. Get out of my home.
They're not going to change their tone now. We didn't get this far for them to show right now.
I will see you guys in No, don't be sorry. Thanks for coming. We'll be in touch.
Okay. So anyway, I gotcha. Okay, whatever her name is, Ronnie. So they came back, but they were the 1776 Restoration Movement. And so the first day they showed up in D.C., I went to the mall where they were Restoration Movement.
Quick question. It's been hard to hear because of AP. I think what that just boiled down to is he's not speaking because AP's
I don't think that that's the case at all. I think he just came down to insert tonight. I don't think
I thought that's what I heard when Johnny told me.
he may have said that. I didn't hear that. Find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna want to listen back to this. It's been so hard.
When we're sitting here talking about Thursday and everything, we were at an event that not very long ago, and I had someone ask me why, don't you have any fear? And I said, well, I have faith. And she goes, well, that is here. And that is an absolute information. When you walk by my friends that were like,
I'm blessed to be able to walk. Blessed to be be called his son. And he did more for me than I could ever ask for. So I do have ultimate trust in God in my faith. So I love.
God bless you. Okay, so it's so great coming off that conversation with Shane, because you know what, Shane's organization, Love Wins, and now the new Stand in the Gap, they are doing amazing things. We have seen direct results of Love Wins by family members being able to visit their loved ones here, and now it has expanded to where loved ones can go and see their loved ones even if they're not in DC. So you can always go to the Real J6. You can go to donate. You can donate directly to Love Wins. You can go to Stand in the Gap, which is a nonprofit that is going to be helping our guys and gals as they go into re-entry. You know, one thing that we do talk a lot about here is that we may not have known how broken the system was before we got here, but we absolutely do understand now how broken it is. And, you know, so we are doing everything we can on the front lines to make a difference and make a change. And as we're talking about right now, you can go and you can see these guys and gals, their testimonies, their biographies at Patriot Mail Project. You can go to the Real J6, you can see roll calls there. You can go to Fort Ashley and you're going to find a lot of different sites for information. I just ask that, you know, as all of you go out into this world, that you talk to your neighbor, you talk to the person next to you, you let them know that there are political prisoners here in the United States and their plight. We have another one of our amazing patriots on the phone, and let's hear him. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, we're on lockdown again. Well, almost 4 years after COVID started in China, we're on lockdown over this bull crap again. Even though we refused to test. So I'm sure you've probably been made aware of this, right?
We are very aware. But tell us your story.
Yeah, well, I actually, fortunately, I've always been holding on to the documents I filed in court, showing the jail, you know, youth are in charge of, like, supposed to be punished or put on the piece of this.
Yeah, there's a little mosquito here. Don't mind her. Just keep going.
I see. I didn't know that was you guys. So, I've been kicked out of 2 jails so far, and I'm waiting until tomorrow. I'm trying to handle this, you know, in a relatively... I've been bad. I'm just not okay. So,
give it to him, Brandon.
If we refuse that, got me kicked out of this jail in the first place, and I happily invited anybody else to partake in that method as well. And maybe we can maybe make...
I'm just sounding like a mom right now, but... You know, I don't want you to get in more trouble, but do what you have to do.
3 years, it's good that a lot of people like you guys, especially, are out there and are knowledgeable of this. And it's good that a lot of stuff has, you know, gotten better. But this is that we have a right and a duty to overthrow a tyrannical government, and the law is also clear that we have a right to be able to stand up to people that are abusing our civil rights in a jail. Now, I'm not going to attack anybody, but I'm just saying, like, hey, that's my way of peaceful protesting. So. We're going to make it clear it's just me and other people. Thank you.
He really doesn't give a flying, you know. And back-to-back phone calls tonight. Sorry, back-to-back.
Enjoy your new home. I know that you're checking out your new home at the DC prison because you have 13 charges levied against you. Now you're supporting the insurrection. See ya!
Bye, Tony. Right, that's your name, right, Tony? Bye. Fuck you, Marge.
tú estás aquí?
No sé.
¿Por qué tú estás aquí?
No sé.
Very funny.
Just let him know because
With me, why the fuck would I get newsmax to fucking interview? Minus time on to do an interview with me.
Yeah, no, I get it. So listen.
Talking about me. Tom Arnold wants to marry me. Okay? The Fonz, you know the Fonz? He's talking about me. Bro, why the fuck would I get Newsmax, Karen Casanova, and some guy who I don't even know a fucking interview? Get lost. You guys aren't even on fucking direct TV anymore. Fucking losers. Who are they? That's fucking Karen Casanova. She's a former fucking boxer. She works for Newsmax. She says I'm the leader of the Antifa, and I work with Michael Pinot.
I get 10 years for breaking a window, which would have never happened if the police didn't start open fire on us, but the kid next to me breaks a window and he'll get 4 months. How is that justice?
It shouldn't have even been 10 days. The guy on the other side of the Capitol, the east side, Hunter Emke, broke a window. Now, my understanding is he's been identified as a leftist or he got 4 months in jail for the first window broke on the Capitol, and you get 10 years. It's what they call a two-tier justice system.
Yeah, it's insane, man. How you deal with people like Jesus?
Sorry, it is very loud. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, John, it's Suzanne Monk. How you doing, buddy? Good to hear from you.
Who's this?
It's Suzanne Monk. How you doing, sweetie?
Hi, Suzanne. How are you?
Good. Hope you're feeling better. And I hear you guys are locked down. We're going to be working on getting that fixed. But I just wanted to say, you are still legend in my book. I continue to have the court artist picture of your moment in that courtroom, which was epic, as all my cover photos. So I continue to spread the legend of Dominic Pizzola.
Well, just wait, because my daughter actually did a picture of that moment too, and it blows that court artist out of the water. And we're actually having T-shirts and stuff made up, so those will be coming out in a couple days.
Oh, fantastic!
So watch out for those.
Yep, I got to get one. I'm a 3X.
Yeah, I'll be calling your mom as soon as I leave the vigil tonight so she can give me all the updates. And she texted me a little while ago and told me to tell you that she loves you so much.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, but like I said, my daughter, she's a professional artist. She did a rendition of the same moment in the courtroom, and they won't let the picture through here at the jail, so I can see it. But from what everyone tells me, it's absolutely amazing. So we're trying to get the website started and set up in a couple more days here. And then we'll get that picture out so everyone can see it. But my little girl did a fantastic job. She's an amazing artist and just a all-around great kid. So, I'm really proud of her.
Yeah, Dom, if you guys need any help with any of that, please have your mom or Lisa reach out to me. They both have my number, so I'm happy to help.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
The mosquitoes don't have very much stamina. I don't know if you haven't noticed that or not, but they show up late and then they can't even yell the whole time. Like, what good are they? I don't even know. Yeah.
How many of them are out there?
Oh, there's 2, I think. Oh, or maybe they changed cards. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's 2. But they have to go like one at a time. And she already sounds like a rabid dog, so I'm not impressed. They need to hire better anti-processors. Yeah.
I'm not impressed either. If they're here in D.C. and they can only get 2 people, that's very, very sad. Hey, maybe the tides are turning.
I think they are.
Yeah. I think these people are feeling enough of this kind of
You can still come back,
my mom tells me every day that everyone she talks to, she can't find one person that has a bad word to say about any of us sitting in here, rotting as political prisoners. Everyone's praying for us. Everyone's Florida. She's up in New York State now where they're trying to open these FEMA camps and put people in them when they catch COVID. They don't have to tell you where you're going. They just take you away from your family. So this has got to that when you go to vote, you need to take a busload of people with you to vote. So.
Exactly. Everybody should be out there and voting in masses. I read an article today from Judicial Watch that said that in 353 counties across 29 different states in the United States of America in 2020, there was over 100% voter participation. How's that?
It's a lot of judges, it's the media, it's the whole thing. I mean, look at the judges in the DC. Everyone's a DC here.
Yeah. Well, and none of them are impartial, and you hear them. We sit in on lots of sentencings and trials every day of every week, and we hear these judges and what the statements and the comments that they make in these trials. They are absolutely not impartial. There's no oversight with these judges. Who's supposed to be judging them? We need the people that can do something about the judges to be sending staffers into these courtrooms to see what's happening, to see the travesty that's happening to each and every one of you guys. Yeah, 60 days for what? For saying USA in 1776. Words matter, right? The prosecutor in this case said words matter. Yeah, words do matter. USA is the greatest chant I've ever heard in my life. I'll never stop chanting that. I'm sorry? Yeah, I think they do know who's on the phone, but it doesn't really matter. It seems with them, they'll harass anybody on the phone.
It's definitely equal opportunity harassment with them. They don't care who's on the phone as long as it's one of you guys. They'll do anything to silence your voice, but we're not going to let that happen.
We still do what we want to do every single night. We've done it for over a year. We're going to continue to do it. They'll never stop us. They're like mosquitoes. Yeah, two little paid protesters, and they obviously don't get paid very much because they can't even show up on time or protest very well. So, I mean, I don't give them any points. I'm sure they'll be right back to all cops are bad as soon as, and they're not right here across the street from us. It's weird because they do. They say, all cops are bad. Kill all cops. And then they turn around and they come over here and they say, oh, J6ers are terrorists. All cops are great now.
Well, and our favorite... Well, yeah, and our favorite insurrectionist is over here today, Patricia Guino, elected advisory neighborhood commissioner. She was in the Capitol. She was at the Capitol. She is an insurrectionist, and she is sitting on across the street, roaming the street while you guys sit inside.
She's harassing us. We're getting charged. Yeah, she was protesting you guys at the Capitol that day, and
in the Capitol. She was in the Capitol.
So she can laugh now, but I think the viewers will get the last laugh.
She has pictures in the Capitol.
I mean, she is a Democrat and she's a paid protester, so there may not be any justice for her, but that just proves our point even more, right?
Yeah, can they hear me? Is it loud enough they can hear me?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Tom.
Let her rip.
Let it rip.
Hey, you deep as shithead. Trump's coming back. Just you wait.
It'll be a meltdown 2.0.
Trump won.
Say it 3 more times.
Trump won.
You know, they might make the sea levels rise with all those tears when we get Trump back in office. You guys are out roaming free. Then we'll have to talk about real climate change. Rabbit. Man, there's some rabbit. They just realized who was on the phone and now they're having a nuclear meltdown and it's actually glorious. Look out for you. We love you.
Miss Angie, let's do our roll call. You know, there's going to be Ryan, I'm so sorry, and Yvonne. You know.
Lives lost on January 6th. Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan, Bud Adams, Thomas Adams, John Andrews, Tommy Allen, Chris Aldrich, Russell Alford, Daniel Bard, Joshua Black, Matthew Bledsoe, Eric Boschin, Kenneth Bonowitz, Brandon Bradshaw, Leo, Matthew Caspel, Nick Chan, Will David Dempsey, Lucas Denny, Robert Dennis, Timothy Deschardins. We got a cough drop around here? Michael Dickinson, Charles Donahoe, Israel Easterday, Michael Eckerman, James Elliott, Daniel E., Robert Fairchild, Brandon Fellows, Carl Fitzsimmons, Mitchell Gardner, Robert Gieswein, Vincent Gillespie, John Gordon, James Grant, Matthew Green, Christopher Grider, Joseph Hackett, Stacy Hager, Timothy Hale, Thomas Hammer, Kenneth Harrelson, Richard Harris, Joshua Hayes, Stephanie Hazelton, Donald Hazard, Albuquerque Head, Andrew Hernandez, Joshua Hernandez, Eric Herrera, Casey Hopkins, Joshua Hughes, Gerard Hughes, Brian Jackson, Douglas Jensen, Justin Jersey, Sarah Johnson, Joshua Johnson, David Judd, Julian Cater, Matthew Cole, Nicholas Landergan, Joshua Lawler, Kevin Lyons, Marcus Malley, Christian Manley, Cody Matisse, James Mall, Christopher Moyer, Mario Morris, Mark Mazza, Ronald McAfee, Patrick McCarthy, James McGrew, David McCaffey, Jonathan Mellis, Rodney Millstreet, Garrett Miller, Robert Menuda, Catherine Morrison, David Marshall, Robert Morse, Christopher Moynihan, Jonathan Monifo, John Nass, Marshall Meath, Darren Neely, Kirsten Mamela, Dominic Pizzola, Michael Pomeroy, Mark Ponder, Sean Price, Joshua Pruitt, Michaela Pryor, Anthony Puma, Chris Pegland, Barry Ramey, Guy Ruffett, Zach Reel, James Robinson, Michael Roche, Jonathan Rockholt, Daniel Rodriguez, Brad Rubenacher, Jacqueline Sable, Ryan Samsel, Robert Sanford, Ronald Sandlin, Deborah Sandoval, Peter Schwartz, Christian Secor, Hunter Siegfried, Kevin Siegfried, Lisa Sherrill, Jeffrey Shaw, Owen Schroyer, Jeffrey Sills, Glenn Simon, Mahail Fly, Charles Smith, Tommy Smith, Hatchet Speed, Peter Stager, Shirley Steelings, Devin Steiner, Tristan Stevens, John Strand, Andrew Cockey, George Tenney, Jacob Sayers, Isaac Thomas, Devlin Thompson, Dustin Thompson, Hector Vargas, Shelley Varney, Evan Vallejo, William Vogel, Jessica Watkins, William Watson, Matthew Robler, Thomas Webster, Jack Whitten, Anthony Williams, Riley Williams, Timothy Williams, Duke Wilson, Ricky Belden, John Wright, Kyle Young, Philip Young. They have lost to suicide. Christopher Georgia, Matthew Parna, Mark Unks, and George Meacham. Rest in peace, rest in patriotism, and rest in pride. Let's say her name. Ashley Babbitt, Ashley Babbitt, Ashley Babbitt, Ashley Babbitt, Ashley
She's a patriot who was let down by the system. I'm screaming for the foreign son that we will forget them. God's better than wrapped in the south. God is trying 24. You know we are about to run it back. Nothing less up. We're about to get it right. They can try, but this moment says I'm about to light.
Yeah, this protest, or what is it? We call it a vigil. It's a beautiful vigil, gorgeous screaming. I just try to pray for the people across the street, and they're obviously not well. But I just wanted to, plead with everybody to continue. Anybody watching this live stream right now, please continue to contact Congress, Jim Jordan, Matt Gaetz, Comer, and all the other people that can actually. I can't stand them. I don't know how you